Okay, let's do a Throne of Eldraine draft. Best of 3 because I got the gems for it. And let's go. Oh, okay. Vantress Gargoyle is very good. And you don't necessarily need to be in the mill deck to make this work. I have a strong aversion to the mill deck, so I don't want to play it. Drown in the Loch is another really good card in the mill deck, but you can probably play it even outside of that. Sorcerer's Broom. Still have dreams of making this work, but everything else in the pack looks pretty meh. I would take Trap in the Tower, probably second, but let's just take the Vantress Gargoyle here. Okay, so Frogify is a okay-ish removal spell. It leaves them around as a 1/1, which isn't ideal, but it's an acceptable removal spell. Mysterious Pathlighter is very good. I don't know about in the blue-white deck in specific. And then there's Mad Ratter, which is a very powerful build around in the blue-red deck. A deck I haven't played too much of, but it seems a little inconsistent. Ardenvale Tactician is another really good card, but if we take the Pathlighter, there's no way this is coming back around. I think we take the Mad Ratter and try to build this deck. I haven't really got a chance to play this deck yet, so that should be fun. Okay, so we have two choices here. Searing Barrage as just an okay removal spell, just 5 mana, kill most things. There's also Thrill of Possibility, which in our deck in specific might be pretty good. I still think I'd take the Searing Barrage and maybe we can will this Thrill of Possibility. It's just not a very exciting card outside of the blue-red deck. So let's go with this. Wow, pretty much nothing for us in this pack. I guess we take Raging Redcap. It's not the worst card in the world. It's pretty much a 3 mana 2/2 in the non-Knights deck though. We could take one of these more powerful cards, All That Glitters or Savvy Hunter, on the off chance that we build some weird deck that can run either of these. There's also Didn't Say Please, which is just an okay card. And maybe what I should take here, I guess there's also Foreboding Fruit. We could end up in like a red-black deck. This Mad Ratter would still be good with something like Foreboding Fruit. I think we take Redcap. Oh my goodness, alright. So this is exactly what we wanted to see. The problem with the blue-red deck is if you don't get enough payoffs, the deck does nothing. Like literally nothing. You just draw for no reason. And you don't really have a way to close out the game. So we want to snatch up any kind of payoff we can get. And having 2 Mad Ratters is a big deal. Okay. Tomb Raider is already a good card, and in our deck it's a fantastic card. Caring about the card she draws just makes it even stronger than it already is. I think we take that over everything else in the pack. So not really many good choices here. I don't really understand the point of Skullknocker Ogre. I don't understand why this card exists. I don't know what archetype it's supposed to go into, but we're not going to take that. I've actually been more impressed with Blow Your House Down than I expected to be. There's a lot of times in this format where things get clogged up, and this can just be a huge boon to an aggro deck trying to get through that last bit of damage. I think I take the Redcap Raiders. I think it's better than the Raging Redcap, so I'm not super excited about that. Okay, we've got the Bloodhaze Wolverine. That's pretty good in our blue-red deck here. We're looking more red than blue, which is kind of new to me in seeing this blue-red archetype. Maybe it could be a more aggressive sort of blue-red deck. Man, there were 2 Sorcerer's Brooms. That's kind of makes me wish I had picked that up and tried to make that deck, if that deck even exists. But I think we'll take the Signpost Scarecrow here. So this is a pretty unimpressive combat trick. It's just you have to be attacking with it, which is just a pretty big downside on a combat trick. I think we take the Emberth Ballad, and we're looking pretty heavy in red here, so hopefully we'll be able to have this as a 5/2. Then it's actually pretty decent. Put this in the sideboard. Wow, I can't believe All That Glitters is almost the last pick. Put that in the sideboard. Sideboard. Alright, pack 2. Oh! Oh my god. Okay, so new plan. We're not in blue. Blue is no longer what we're doing. This is just ridiculous. We can't not take Garrick. This is the best card in the set. Straight up. And we are playing it. So we're in Jund now. We have to, I think what we'll probably end up doing is kind of trying to move into green-red so we can pick up some fixing that'll let us splash this black. So, and he kind of works with our Raging Redcap plan, you know. It looks like we're kind of like in a non-human theme as well. We've got all non-humans and I guess except for this paladin, which is probably going to get worse now that we're going to 3 colors. Um, and I mean, this makes 1/1 rats, which are non-humans, so you know he makes wolves go with that non-human theme, and he has a -3 that draws us a card, which would also trigger Mad Ratters. So, um, man, Slaying Fire is another fantastic pick, and maybe if we were playing strictly correct with no greed at all, we would be picking this up and ignoring the Garrick. But I'm I'm not a perfect man. Given our new plan, I think we take Thrill of Possibility. This will let us hopefully dig past if we're having some mana screw with our 3 colors. It'll also trigger our Mad Ratter. I think it's better than picking anything else in this pack. Once in Future is decent. And again, we're looking into moving into red-green. But I think we're probably better off just taking this Bloodhaze Wolverine. Okay, this is exactly what we wanted to see. Beanstalk Giant is perfect. Now we can move into red-green, and this will be able to fetch our black source to cast our Garrick. We just want some more stuff like this. It's kind of sad we're not getting this Keeper of Fables either, because it would go fantastic with our non-human theme. So let's take the Beanstalk Giant. So here we have a bit of a choice. We have Merchant of the Veil, and we have Fierce Witchstalker. Witchstalker is just the better card, but Merchant of the Veil kind of goes better with our themes of non-human and drawing cards. But Merchant of the Veil kind of goes better with our draw a card theme, and it's just a pretty decent card. I think we're going to take Merchant of the Veil. Just an instant speed draw effect is pretty valuable in our deck right now. And it being 1 mana means we can do something like turn 5, play Ratter, and immediately draw to trigger him. So, kind of a hard choice, but I think we'll take that. I think rather than take another Bloodhaze Wolverine, we're going to end up taking this Scalding Cauldron. We just don't have any removal at all right now. Okay, another Thrill of Possibility is good. Ogre Aaron is decent enough in our deck as a non-human. We've got a few knights for it to pay off on. Yeah, we'll take another Thrill of Possibility. I guess we are pretty weak to flyers. So maybe I'll take this Spore Cap Spider and see if we can fit that in. Okay, Merrileaf Rider. I guess I'll take another Bloodhaze Wolverine. And Raging Redcap. And put this in the sideboard. I'm not sure we have enough knights to make this joust worth it. We're probably not going to play both of these Raging Redcaps. That just leaves us with Ogre Aaron and this Embereth Paladin, which we also might be cutting. Once Upon a Time is our rare. I think this is a decent enough card, but I don't know if it's better than just Fierce Witchstalker. I'm just going to take the Witchstalker. I think it's probably a little better in our deck. So not a ton in here for us. We'll just take the Ogre Aaron. Oh yes, and we got another Mad Ratter. And if we can wheel around one of these two, we'll be very happy too. There's also the Improbable Alliance. Back when we were in blue-red, this would have been a fantastic pickup, just the best card in that archetype, but we're not there anymore. So, take this. I will take the Return to Nature for the sideboard. That seems good. I'm weirdly considering this Ferocity of the Wilds, which I don't think is a very good card, but just imagine going super wide with our Mad Ratter, giving all of our rats +1/+0 and trample. That'd be a pretty amazing way to finish the game. But I think probably it's better, because we kind of have some weakness to flyers, just to take this for our sideboard. We really don't need any more 4-drops, so I'm going to take the Hingewalker, just as something we can hopefully play on turn 3 as a 3/3. I don't know if we're going to be taking enough knights to make this work, but I don't know what else we're doing, so we'll take that. Alright, another Wolverine. Maybe we're all in on this kind of effect. We'll take a Fling. I'm not sure if we're going to play it, though. Take a Gingerbrute for luck. Take this Thrill of Possibility that came around. Sideboard. 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 Alright, so we've got a pretty messy deck, but I think it's going to end up being a pretty fun one. I think we cut the Marrowleaf Rider. We're just not going to have green on turn 2 very often. And we'll probably cut this Embereth Paladin, this Burning Yard Trainer, maybe one of these Raging Redcaps. And we'll drop a Swamp here and go up a mountain. And I think this will be our deck. So we are going to have 2 swamps in here, which is going to make our mana a little bit awkward, but hopefully with all these Thrill of possibilities, we can draw past the one we don't need if we end up drawing it too often. And hopefully we can kind of have a functional deck here. So this is a very weird deck. There was a much more straightforward version. We could have gone the blue-red, and we probably would have ended up with a better deck, strictly speaking. But I'm pretty happy with it. This is going to be very fun, and if we get to play Garruk at all, that's going to be the best. So, super excited to play this deck. This is going to be a ton of fun. All right, on to game 1. All right, game 1 against Mason of Arkansas. All right, play first. Yeah, this looks great. I'm excited. This deck is going to be so much fun. Mountain, go. Alright, let's play the Bloodhaze Wolverine. And suddenly this becomes a very difficult threat for them to block. Just getting +1/+1 in first strike. In fact, we can do it at instant speed. Alright, well that makes it... I take it back. That's actually a pretty good blocker. I think what we'll do here then is probably go with Redcap Raiders. This is something we can do to get over this Youthful Knight, so they're gonna have to do better than that. We can tap our Wolverine to make our Redcap Raiders just not really easy for him to block. He's gonna have to leave up a pump spell or something, which we don't really mind. Okay, now the keep makes it a little awkward. I think what we do here is just play Ogre Errant and pass the turn. And next turn we're going to try to do a big attack. Okay. So here we're going to swing in... Okay, never mind. No, we're not. Yeah, we're not going to attack into their first striker there. So I think we just play... Hingewalker as a 3/3. Pass the turn. Yeah, we're not going to block that. Sure. Okay. Go to combat. Attack. Attack and attack. Let's see what our opponent does. Sure. So we're going to Thrill a possibility, discard the Raging Redcap, draw 2, and Thrill a possibility, discard the Mountain, draw 2, and pass turn. Probably should have actually, instead of drawing 2 a second time, we probably should have just played out the Bloodhaze Wolverine. Okay, looks like our opponent's racing. Oh, that's a good draw. I think we attack with everything here and just plan on Searing Barraging something. Sure. Yeah, our opponent's just in race mode, looks like. The question is, do we Searing Barrage now? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna wait, just in case they play something we can't attack through. Okay. Now we are going to... Now, you know what? We'll let them do it first, see how they attack, before we decide what we're going to Searing Barrage. Okay, I think we kill the Knight of the Keep. Let's try to get in as much damage as we can here. Attack with both. And play out a couple Wolverines. And I think we are looking pretty good here. I don't know. It's going to take quite something to survive. Okay. And they don't have that quite something. So. Our opponent's playing red-white Knights and Adventures, perhaps? I don't think we really go down anything. I don't think any of these cards are going to be good enough to be worth sighting in against our opponent, so we're just going to run it back the way it is. Okay, game 2. This is not a great hand. I think I mulligan this one. Okay, this looks better. We're going to go down this Witch Stalker. We're just pretty far away from casting that. Oh. Well, we're pretty far away from casting this too, but only a green source away. Alright, play the Wolverine. Oof. Yeah, our mana's coming back to bite us just a little bit here. Redcap Raider should get through this Trebuchet pretty well. Looks like our opponent is a red-white deck. Maybe they were just kind of stuck on mana. I thought maybe they were base red with a little bit of white, but this looks more just like an average red-white deck. Okay. We'll attack here. We'll attack here and see what they do. I'm not going to play this Mad Ratter first, because I kind of want them to use... I think they have removal, and I kind of want them to use it on this Raiders. If they just want to double block and trade something for this, that's fine. Okay, great. Exactly what we wanted to see. So now we will... Actually, I'm gonna Beanstalk Giant. This will let us play Garrick next turn, so we're okay with that. We'll go get a green source. So hopefully, Garrick should present a pretty big problem for him. Just making 2 2/2s a turn, just unbelievable. Okay, play out our Garrick. Here we go. Yeah, boy. Time to jund him out. Alright. So, and we are just going to trade these for anything. We just don't care. In fact, if they die and we're able to ultimate our Garrick, that's just incredible. His ultimate is +3/+3 and trample. Even if we just play this Beanstalk Giant, that's going to be a 10/10 with trample. Oof. I think what they probably have to do here is attack in with everything. Give this thing menace and get in at Garrick, but then we're just going to kill their Ogre Errant. Oh, that's pretty good. I think we're still okay unless they have another removal spell. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, they had just the right combination of draws there. Holy cow. I guess at least Garrick... But look, even when it went really bad there, look what happened. We just gained 6 life, made our opponent use up 2 cards, and now we still have 2 2/2s left. So I think what we do here is just play Beanstalk Giant. And pass the turn. So now we're just looking for pretty much any any spell for our Mad Ratter to be triggered. So this is not good. Now they're gonna have a lot of power in the air. Okay, we're gonna attack in with Beanstalk Giant. Yeah, they might have us here though. This is just a ton of damage. They're gonna be doing 1, 2, 3, 7. Yeah, so eesh, we're dead next turn for sure. Not sure if there's anything we can draw that'll save us, unfortunately. Even if we draw removal for this Ardenvale Tactician, which we do not. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead, so I'll attack with everything. Maybe our opponent will forget to block. I think that's probably the only way we win here. Our opponent just presses the spacebar a little too quickly, so yeah, I think we're dead. So dang, we played our Garrick and we just got blown out by Ardenvale Tactician plus claim the Newborn. All right, and we'll scoop it up. All right, on to game 3. Last game we only saw one flyer out of their deck, but this time they had 2 pretty powerful flyers. So I think we take Fell the Pheasant. I don't know if we go up both, but at least one. Maybe go down Raging Redcap. Try it like that. And yeah, we'll take this hand. Okay. Mountain, Scalding Cauldron, pass turn. Again, we're not super thrilled about not having our land set up right, but we do have this thrill of possibility to get past this, so we'll pass the turn. Okay. Gonna go ahead and cast our Thrill of Possibility. Oof, that's a lot of mountains. Alright, pass turn. Probably just end up blowing up this Rimrock Knight. That's just a lot of damage to let set out there. Yeah, so let's blow that up. Okay, we'll go ahead and play Wolverine, and at the very least next turn we can start playing this Searing Barrage. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to kill that. Okay, I think we attack first. See what our opponent does. Nothing. And just because I'm a little bit afraid of a pump spell, we're just gonna do this now against this Fireborn Knight, so they can't save it, because this thing would be a disaster to let live. Would kill us so fast. Okay. We'll just play out a Bloodhaze Wolverine here and probably plan on just holding back and blocking. These can still get first strike and +1/+1 on defense, so that locks down his Rimrock Knight pretty well. Oh sure. Opponent's going pretty aggro here. That might mean they have another removal spell, so they're not super worried. Okay, I think we do still fire it off. We're gonna discard this Spore Cap Spider, just because we don't see any flyers right now. Okay, and that's great to see a forest. Now we can Go grab another green source. And play out our red gap riders. So this Beanstalk Giant's going to be great. We do have a better long game than our opponent, so I think it's pretty good that we've made it this long. The flyers are where we can run into trouble. We really want to pull our removal spell for this sooner rather than later, so he doesn't start pumping up his creatures a ton. Okay, I think what we do here is attack, tap down our Bloodhaze Wolverine. If he wants to double block, we will gladly trade this for the Pathlighter. No. But he can't really take these hits forever. Four damage is a lot, especially when he's going to have to keep blocking this Beanstalk Giant every turn. I don't know about that. I guess this is just his best chance? I'm not sure. Okay. We will... I think we'll do the same thing. We'll just attack with everything here. Except for the Wolverine. Tap the Wolverine down. Our opponent's gotta block the Beanstalk Giant pretty much. Okay, looks like he's just gonna chump the Red Cap Raiders. That's interesting. I would expect him to chump the Beanstalk Giant if he was gonna chump anything. I suppose if he has a removal spell and a pump spell, he could kill us here. But he doesn't. Alright, taking down game 1 with our weird, Jund, non-human Garrick deck. When in doubt, Jund him out on to game 2. Alright, game 2 against Catsfan, UK87. We'll keep this. Looks good. Wonder if he's a fan of Cats the Animal or Cats the Musical. Mountain, go. Okay. We will play our Wolverine. We're not going to block this time. 3 damage to the face is not a little bit, but we've just got a much better blocker here in our Raging Redcap that we would rather play. Interesting. Oh, it looks like they're in red-green too. Interesting. I think we do attack. See if they want to throw their little dude under the bus. They do. Okay. We'll take that trade. This does mean they get to get in with their Merrily Rider again, but we're okay with that. Okay. We will attack with our Wolverine. See what they want to do. Not going to block this time. Smart. And I think we take Spore Cap. I think we play Spore Cap Spider here. Play another Forest and pass the turn. Ooh, Keeper of Fables. That's a card we really would have liked to pick up. Our Spore Cap Spider does, fortunately, block it very well. I actually think we just kill this now. We don't have the Adamant, which is a little sad, but that thing can get out of control pretty quick. If they can remove our... blockers and get in for some damage, okay. We're okay with trading the 2-1 for a 3-1. Really, we should be able to beat most decks in the long game with Garrick. Oh, that's a little scary. We don't really have the tools to deal with that. I guess we just play out this Hinge Walker for its Adamant cost. And we'll play out this Wolverine as well. I don't know if we block this thing if he attacks, though. Any pump spell, and we're going to lose a ton here. But can we afford to just take 5? I think we got to try to block. I mean, chances are he has a removal spell or a pump spell or something that we're gonna make us regret this, but we just can't take 5 to the face every turn. Okay, so we didn't end up having that, and we're okay trading those 2 for a bomb like that. Again, we just want to go long. We should be able to beat most decks when going long. So we're going to play our Raging Redcap here, and then we're just going to loot away this this mountain with our Thrill of Possibility. Oh, that's kind of scary. So let's see. We need to draw something good here pretty soon. There's a bunch of draw effects. Yeah, talk about something good. Yeah, I think we just slam this. Start making wolves. And our opponent scoops it up. Yeah, I think Garrick will have that effect more often than not. If you're not able to immediately answer him, he just gets so far out of control. So our opponent is on a kind of similar deck to us. They're in more just regular red-green instead of the kind of monstrosity we Frankenstein together, but is there anything we want to bring in against a deck like that? I don't think so. I think we just leave it as is. Maybe if we end up getting run over this game, we might bring in the Training Dummy Knight, just as an early blocker, because I do see that being potentially a problem. So we'll keep this. Oh, Love Strike Beast. That's a good one. Well, just pass turn. I think we are going to loot here. We really need to find our way to some lands here so we're not struggling. Okay, Merchant of the Veil. I think we'll discard Raging Redcap. Yikes. Okay. We'll play Bloodhaze Wolverine. We do have this Thrill of Possibility to take us for more lands, but we're kind of... we need to find those lands. Oof. Okay. I think we do it now. Discard this Spore Cap Spider and just try to find a land here. Okay, that's a land. And a Scalding Cauldron. And pass a turn. We are going to trade. If they attack with both, we're definitely going to just put this Bloodhaze Wolverine in front of the 1/1. Okay, they're not going to do that. Okay. So I think we play the Ogre Errant here. And we are going to just double block this Lovestruck Beast. We haven't seen any pump spells from them. So I mean, in the colors they're in, they probably have some pump spells, but I think we still just do the double block and I guess get it out of their hand at least. Okay, they don't even have it. We're fine with making that trade. Okay. I think we play Merchant of the Veil, Bloodhaze Wolverine, and pass turn. We're going to save this Scalding Cauldron for something we need to remove. Oh. Yikes. We're not going to block. This is going to be a big hit to the face, but... oh my goodness, do they have another pump spell? Oh geez, so that's 10 damage to the face. That's pretty brutal. Oof, and we don't quite have enough lands to play our Garrick, so I think what we do here... I think actually, just to be sure, we're going to do this main phase and kill this thing. And then pass the turn. Yeah, so all we want now is a land. If we draw a land, I'm very happy about where we're at. Alright. And that's Garrick, baby. Let's do it.
We are the apex predator.
They shouldn't have any flyers we need to be worried about. That would be the one way I could see them getting over this board and doing this last few points of damage. That or just straight up burn spells. But there's nothing we can really do about that. I think we attack with our wolves here. See what they want to do about that. Okay, not gonna block. Smart. And we just make more wolves. Pass turn.
You
Okay, we are going to kill one of these red cap riders in response. Okay. Block here, block here, block here, and double block here. They have no mana open, so we don't have to worry about pump spells. This is going to ultimate our Garrick, which is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now.
nature is mighty.
Gonna go ahead and discard this land, see if there's anything we can draw that we can play this turn, and there is. And oh, I guess we just have our opponent dead here. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do any rub-ins there. I didn't realize we just straight up had them dead. But yeah, you can't let Garrick ultimate, unfortunately. Maybe that was the right choice to attack like they did, just because they were kind of up against a wall. Not sure, but it let us pretty easily win there. So, yeah, taking down game 2. Great. On to game 3 with our Jund deck. All right, game 3 against Amanib. Hope I said that right. Merchant of the Veil has the power to make any hand seem keepable, but I think we probably want to mulligan this. Okay, we're good with this. We'll actually just go down the swamp because we can go grab it with Beanstalk Giant, so. Turn 1 Fairy Guide Mother, eh? That's a little bit scary. That means they're probably a pretty aggressive deck if they're willing to just play this out as a 1/1 flyer. And we don't have the hand that's really built to beat an aggressive start. Yeah. Let's see. We'll play our Wolverine here. Black-white, eh? Okay. We'll attack and see what they do. The answer is nothing. I think we play this Red Cap Rider and plan on trading with this Malevolent Noble if they want to. We're just trying to slow them down at this point. Should beat them on the long game pretty easily. Doesn't look like they're going to trade with Malevolent Noble. Looks like they're just getting in with the Fairy Guide Mothers. Yeah, we do have not the best deck against flyers. Okay. I don't think I'll play this, and I'll attack just the Wolverine. See if they want to trade something with that. Nope. I think we'll pass the turn. I'm a little afraid he has Bacon to a Pie here, and he would do something like Bacon to a Pie our Raiders, then eat the pie with Malevolent Noble, and then deal us a bunch of damage that way, so I think my plan is to just kill the Noble this turn with the Scalding Cauldron. Oh, that's pretty bad. I think I still do it. Okay. I think we'll attack. See if they want. Would you like to trade? They would not. Okay, so we're going to Beanstalk Giant. Go get a mountain. And then just plan on Thrill of Possibility. We gotta draw something pretty impressive here, not to just die to this, though. Just a lot of damage in the air. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it looks like it's just black-white flyers. Okay, not really what we needed. I think we are going to do this. Dig for an answer. And we'll see how they block, but we're dead. Please block. Okay, they didn't block. Yeah, there's nothing we could draw, so we'll just scoop it up rather than show them any more of our deck. Okay, so talk about flyers. Holy moly. This deck is like all flyers. So we're going to bring in both of these Fell the Pheasants, which will be fantastic in this deck. And maybe even this Fling, just so we can get at those flyers. I mean, it's not great to have to sacrifice our creature, but I mean, the chances are they have something like, you know, Trapped in a Tower or some other removal that we can fling our creature in response to hit one of theirs. So I think we'll bring in that too. And maybe we'll go down one Raging Redcap, one Thrill of Possibility, and one Wolverine, and just go like that. So we kind of sided into more of a control-y deck with as much removal as we can pack in. But I think that should be good, because again, if we hit our Garruk in our late game, or if we play a Mad Ratter and start making a huge board, we should be able to beat them in a long game. Okay, game 2. We will definitely play first. I guess we keep this. I guess so. Not the most impressive hand, but I don't know if it's bad enough to throw back. Merchant of the Veil at least lets us loot for something a little more meaningful. Okay. We'll loot away one of these mountains. Oh no, that is not what we wanted to see. Okay. I think we just play Merchant of the Veil. See where they go with this. Oof. Yeah, getting them for a big chunk of damage, fortunately. Okay. Yeah, I think we take Ogre Aaron. I don't think we're going to attack with Merchant of the Veil. I worry they have something like Trapped in the Tower for Ogre Errands, and then we just get in for 2 points of damage we wouldn't need to. So this way puts up a little bit more defenses. I don't think we're winning a race, you know? I think we have to get our opponent under control and win from there. Okay, Golden Eggs. Not really worried about that. Huh. That's kind of a problem. I think we might need to Searing Barrage that. Hopefully we draw something. We really don't want to use a Searing Barrage against a Ginger Brute, but I think we're going to have to. So I think we just pass. Yeah, getting in for 2 points unblockable every turn, that's... I don't think we can take that. Hopefully they'll put a bunch of pump spells on it and we can kill it in response. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise. Okay. Alright. So we are going to Searing Barrage this Youthful Knight, just to gain some, basically gain a bunch of life, negate the pump spell they just did. We're just going to have to find another way to deal with this Ginger Brute. Ugh. Yeah, we're going to play Redcap Raiders here and then just plan on looting with our Merchant of the Veil. We have to find something to deal with what they're doing here. Yeah. Oof. Well. Alright, we're gonna loot now. Okay. That's not bad. I think we just pass. The problem is they almost certainly have pump spells, which is gonna mean if we block the prize griffin with our spore cap spider, they'll probably kill it. If we block the fairy guide mothers with our spore cap spider, they'll probably kill us. So let's say they do have a +2/+2 pump spell. If we block the fairy guide mother, we're gonna end up taking 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we still... Okay, we're gonna block the prize griffin, try to stay alive, but this is not good. I mean, the fact that they're not getting in with their ginger brute means they have 6 mana worth of spells they want to play. Ugh. Yeah. So we saw this coming. Okay, we're going to use this to blow up the ginger brute right now. But we are dead to a pump spell. So, and I'm not sure there's anything we can even draw to save us here. We're just, we're pretty dead. We just got kind of beat down by this mono white aggro. Maybe we should have mulliganed. It's possible we should have mulliganed until we drew into some flyer removal after all the flyers we saw. I don't know, we've had a lot of draws. We're almost halfway through our deck and haven't seen any of it, so I don't know if it's... Oh, jeez. I guess we don't loot? That's bad, though. That's basically took a draw from us. I really don't think there's anything we can even draw to save us here, unfortunately. Oh, were we just dead? Okay, I guess our opponent was just making sure we didn't have removal. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. We got kind of a little bit destroyed there by white-black flyers. Seems like maybe the worst matchup for us in the format, possibly. So, let's just move on to the next game. Pretty brutal. Game 4, here we come. Okay, game 4 against Awe. A-W-E, Awe. So I'll play first. Ay, ay, ay. I guess we keep this. This is very borderline. My thinking in keeping this is if we draw one land, we at least have the tools to stay alive. Hopefully. Oh my goodness. I guess this is probably the blue-red draw deck. I don't think this card is even playable there, but if you're going to play it anywhere, that makes sense to play it there. Yeah, blue-red draw. Okay. Oof. Well, at least it's a land. And I think we just play red cap riders here. Pass turn. You know what? If they want to trade, they can trade. We just really don't want them to equip this up and become something we can't really deal with, so we're okay with that. This is pretty cute. I'm gonna make it a 2/3 flyer. Ugh. Well, I guess we passed the turn. I was thinking of doing Thrill of Possibility main phase there just to go looking for a land, but I think we'll wait and probably kill this Tome Raider. Okay, sure. I think we're gonna do this now. I'm just gonna discard. I suppose this Wolverine. The Scarecrow locks those down pretty bad. Okay. So Player land and pass turn. Okay, now we just want to draw a land so we can do Mad Ratter, land, Merchant of the Veil. So we're not going to Merchant of the Veil now. Ooh, that's pretty good. Guess to put the mantle on him. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Ugh, not what we wanted to see. Okay, I think I go Ogre Aaron here. Pass a turn. Brutal. Ugh, not in good shape. I think we just take it though. Come on, land. Any land. Ugh, we are just in bad luck. I think we do. I think we do play Mad Ratter here. I think if they had something like a red removal spell to get rid of this, they would have attacked, and when we double blocked, killed our red cap. Oh my gosh. Oof.
And I will inspire your heart.
So we... now it's not even worth blocking this. The plan was to chump with red cap riders. I guess we still do it. I guess we kill it. We trade our Mad Ratter to kill it. Again, if they had something that would have killed one of these, I think they would have done it earlier, but we have to start getting in at these planeswalkers. Gosh, we just cannot draw our 5th land. Okay, we're looking kind of dead to me. So, let me attack, see what they do. Sure, we're okay with that. And I think we are on chumping duty. I guess we just play out that Ogre Aaron to soak up as much damage as we can. But I think we're actually just dead. I think they can just equip this onto this. Well, I guess we're not technically dead. Oof. Okay. So we struggled to find our 5th land, unfortunately. We got pretty deep in our deck, but we just couldn't find it. And I think we're gonna lose because of it.
For the realm.
Yep. Okay. Still didn't find our 5th land, so we'll scoop it up. Okay, so our opponent has a pretty disgusting looking blue-red draw deck. We'll see. What can we bring in against this? Fell the Pheasant is probably good. If they equip up a flyer and we're able to kill that and gain some life, that seems decent enough. And maybe go up a Fling, try to get at their planeswalkers. So go down a Raging Red Cap, go down Thrill of Possibility and a Bloodhaze Wolverine, and try like that. Alright, game 2 against Awe. Play first. Cannot keep that hand. Oh, jeez Louise. Oof. I think we kind of hit the bad side of the luck stick. Yeah, gonna go down Searing Barrage, and I guess Fell the Pheasant. Oof. It's gonna be hard to win from a 5-land hand, but what can we do? Oh no! Are you kidding me, our Garrick? Oh man, we just have not, and they scry 2 at the top, so they probably have a great hand coming up. We have just really gotten not the best luck this match, I'll say. Yeah, I think we'll just play Forest and pass the turn. Sure. Okay. Sure. I'm not really worried about these 1-power attackers. Sure. Okay, we'll play the Wolverine. I mean, maybe... maybe we can do something? There's Royal Scions.
I lead the way, but my brother knows our
Not what we wanted to see.
I enjoy the proper application of knowledge.
So what are we gonna have to take to win here? Again, I don't even know. Maybe another draw... No, even another draw spell wouldn't be great here. Well, it's definitely not that. Ugh. Yeah. Pass the turn. Yeah, it's just, it's not looking great for us, and I'll be frank,
Plan for the trials ahead.
we're gonna need some miracle to happen to win this game. I don't know if we even can, with our Garrick being milled, the top card of our deck. I mean, if we had not had that milled, we would have drawn it, we would have been a turn away from playing it, and maybe we have a chance then, but now our opponent, I think, is just gonna run away with this game. Yeah, and it doesn't help that our draws have been less than ideal. I mean, we have just, we had to mulligan into Oblivion, and then we've drawn just a ridiculous amount of lands, and not enough lands in our first game, and yeah, I think we're just not meant to win this one, unfortunately.
Let me synthesize the fact.
Yeah, I think we just pass. We're not going to be able to stop this from ultimating. And I don't even think we're even going to play this Mad Ratter. I think we have to wait until we have both Mad Ratter and a draw spell in our hand, because they're about to draw a ton of cards, and that'll certainly include removal spells. So I think all we can do here is hope we draw something that we can play with Mad Ratter, and maybe we can go wide enough.
I will learn what
Yeah.
nobody yet
They don't even have to ultimate and lose their Planeswalker. They're going to be able to just kind of hold back here. But our opponent's not making a quick job of killing us. There's Sir Eleonora, sure. Sure, we'll take it. I think we will blow up the Overwhelmed Apprentice now. This clears the way for some blockers. This clears the way. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Okay. We'll play our Mad Ratter. End the turn. Oof. Yeah, things have just not gone our way. Yeah, they're ultimating their Planeswalker. Gonna deal how much damage to us? 10? 10 damage to the face? That's not good. Yeah, things are looking pretty bad. Well, we get to see another cool Planeswalker do its thing while ours got milled on turn 1 by a freaking Overwhelmed Apprentice. Well, we're gonna chump, might as well chump with the one they used a removal spell on. Opponent might have wanted to wait till after they attack to do that. Well, that's something. I think we play our Mad Ratter. See if this will draw out a counter spell. Okay, didn't. I guess we attack our opponent here. We're gonna lose something. I mean, they can draw at instant speed to get this Mantle of Tithes on the Corridor monitor. So we're gonna lose our Mad Ratter if they want to, but hopefully, hopefully not. We can kill these Royal Scions. That's at least something. Okay. Oh my God, we actually killed him. Okay, okay. We're gonna have to chump this Sir Eleanor with our Mad Ratter, which is less than ideal, but I think we're gonna fell the pheasant right now. We really want them to put it on the Tome Raider. Yes, okay. I mean, they can almost certainly, I mean, we know they have an opt in hand, so they can just put it on something else, but this helps us stay alive for this turn at least. I mean, all they need is a removal spell and we're dead. Let's be honest here. But and we're dead. Was it a good game though? Yeah, so our opponent had a pretty cool deck, but I think it was more us stumbling around than our opponent doing anything really broken. We just really struggled those two games. And unfortunately, that's our league. That's going to be 2 wins and 2 losses. So at least we did as good as we did bad. So that's something. We had a really cool deck. We got to see Garrick in action and see him just cause opponents to scoop instantaneously most times. So it's a fun deck. Let's claim our prizes and open them up. See what we get. So a few packs here. Pack 1 we get just a wild card, never a bad thing. Pack 2 we get Bay of Witches, constructed playable for sure. Seen a lot of play in even Pioneer. So we'll go on to pack 3. Robber of the Rich, sweet card. Very nice allusion to Robin Hood and just a very cool card. To me, stealing cards out of opponent's deck is a lot cooler than just stealing a permanent. I've always liked this effect, so I don't even know if it has a name that you would call that, but indirect steal or something. Move on to the next pack. Fabro Elder. Okay. Good Niv Mizzet deck. And last but not least, Fervent Champion. Okay. Maybe least. Possibly least. Alright, so an okay draft and an okay few packs. So all in all, I had a lot of fun building the deck and would have liked to play a few more games with it, but it was a pretty cool deck, pretty unique, and I'm glad I got to try out something new. So hope you enjoyed watching. I enjoyed playing, so tune in for the next one.